I mean, I've been up since like 5:30.
Oh man,
Mm.
why you ain't passed out yet?
I mean, I took a little power nap earlier, but
I would have been passed out. It ain't gonna be no live for me.
shit. Well, this ain't gonna be like a long video and shit like that anyway.
No,
So
no. Since y'all already gave y'all
yeah,
lists earlier in the week, it's pretty much just me giving mine.
yeah. Because right after this, I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the night, play video games, watch movies.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, I ain't gotta go back to work till Tuesday, so
Nice.
that's what's up.
yeah,
How's everybody? How's everyone's weekend so far?
Sure.
not bad, not bad.
Yep.
Just this weather's been crazy.
You said what's been crazy?
The weather.
I
Yeah.
know it was like spring, summertime. All of a sudden, it went.
Yeah, it was like 80 degrees this Thursday, and then it dropped to like 50 something today.
Ugh,
And
Mm-mm.
technically, spring isn't until March 20th.
right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, we can start in about 5 minutes and shit.
All right, y'all heard about them Beyonce tickets?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cheapest tickets are like 110, and if you really want a good seat, they go up to like 700.
Man.
She trying
That's
to pay
crazy.
for her
Right?
kid's education.
Yeah.
And I thought them Janet Jackson show tickets were as bad.
Man.
Cause like
I
if
managed to get
you,
floor tickets, man. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say like if you really want a good seat at a Janet show, you had to pay like
Mm-hmm.
between 400 and 600.
For
Shit, I
real.
gotta pay 400 for my tickets and shit. I'm still paying for that.
Mm. I know my limits when it comes to concert tickets, cause I I pretty much know like what shows I really want to go see, but at the same time too, I don't want like having to like leave my bank account like all the way in the negatives just to see a show.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
because I pick and
crazy.
choose which shows that I know I can get tickets and that don't
Mm-hmm.
cost as much.
Right.
Because that's how I was able to go to see Alicia Keys back last year,
Yeah.
and um, all the other shows that I went to last year, like that Mount Westmore concert.
Mm. It's crazy.
Yeah, but as much as I love Janet's music, I don't think I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
ticket for her show.
Who show?
Janet's.
Um,
And it.
Yeah. Yeah, but for people who are trying to see Beyonce this year, like I know good and well I would never pay $700 for a ticket. I know
Yeah. It's
that.
crazy.
That's yeah.
For real.
So if that means I gotta sit up in the nosebleed section, then so be it.
Yeah. Facts.
Cause people who spending like 700 or almost a grand on concert tickets, that means they got like money, real money to spend and don't care.
Mm-hmm. For real. Mm-hmm.
there we go. Yeah, inflation. I tell you that it's that inflation shit.
It's
Yeah.
hitting everywhere.
Yeah.
Y'all heard about R. Kelly being sentenced to 20 years for for that child pornography stuff.
Yep.
Who?
R. Kelly.
Oh wow. Okay, he gonna get life.
He's gonna get out when he's like 80. He's gonna get out.
I doubt that.
He have to do like 30 years, and then
And then they gave him
they'll
another
put,
20.
yeah, but he'll get out like on good behavior.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
don't think he gonna make it.
I mean, if he's still alive by then, he can still come out with shit. He can still come out with
Yeah,
music.
but I don't think the public gonna be that forgiving.
Hey man, we forgave a whole lot of other people that did shit. You know.
Yeah, but that was before like all like the
Yeah.
surviving R. Kelly and
Right.
all those women coming forward, and
You know,
it's a
Russell
whole
Simmons
line.
did shit. Russell Simmons did shit, and he's back in the USA
I
because
thought I thought he was on the run.
he was, but they let him back in because his case is still being reviewed.
Mm. You think they're
So while
gonna
his
throw
case
the
is still
book at
being
him?
reviewed, he can still travel.
You think they're gonna throw the book at him?
I don't. At this point, who knows? The judicial system, you never could tell. Like he might get off scot free for what he did.
Right. They gave Harvey Weinstein 16 years for rape and shit.
Right. Exactly.
That's
He's not
crazy.
gonna do the full 16.
Mm.
You know. I don't know.
Yeah, but who knows nowadays?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all heard about the brat being pregnant, right?
Yeah. Congrats to her.
Yeah, congratulations to her.
Everyone's getting pregnant. Rihanna,
Right.
Yeah,
What you waiting for, Red?
chill.
yeah, but I'm saying her son is only 9 months old. He ain't even a year old yet.
Right.
Oh, before I start, Ashley, what do you think about the whole Jonathan Majors cover and shit?
Mm, I haven't fully read up on that story.
Uh, he's like wearing all pink and shit like that.
Mm.
And everyone's saying he's demasculating the black man, but at the same time they're still wearing those those red boots and shit.
Right.
Mm.
Niggas are funny.
For real.
People will say anything nowadays.
Dredge, what you throwing down there, bro?
Nah, it's my fucking TV, man.
Yeah, you heard about people criticizing Rihanna's halftime show being like too sexual or something?
Really? She didn't show enough. I thought it was lackluster, I mean, but I didn't know she was pregnant. It was okay, but too sexual. I don't think it was sexual at all.
Same. I don't know what they was those
I don't know
motherfuckers.
what these critics are talking about.
What was they
Like,
looking at?
I don't know how they really interpret that.
Right. Crazy.
That's for this new generation, this woke era. But I'm ready to start whenever y'all are.
Let's go.
Okay.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Sunday morning? It's your boy Red in the building. Got my homeboy Trial with me.
Yo.
Got my homegirl Ash with me.
That's good.
So, like I said before, this is not the official part 2. This is pretty much Ashley's 100 to 91 because of some stupid Nigerians. Schedule got messed up and she had to fall asleep for work. So I told her we can do this later on this week. So she's gonna give her choices. It's not gonna be like a long video. So
Nah.
yeah, because niggas tired.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
ready whenever you are, Ash.
All right. Yeah. Okay. My number 100, Kenny Lattimore's debut album.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah. Of course. Prior to him doing this, he was part of this group called Mannequin back in the day. I'm not sure a whole lot of people know that. But yeah, I know I remember hearing him doing background vocals for a Tevin Campbell song, "Beautiful Thing" off the Back to the World album.
Classic.
Yeah, of course, his hits off this album were "Never Too Busy" and "Just What It Takes," and the famous song that's played at everyone's wedding, "For You."
Yep.
To
Great.
me, as an artist, he is highly slept on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Great singer.
hmm Number 99, Monica's Mustang.
Mm. Classic.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely a timeless classic. Don't Take It Personal. Why I
Mm.
Love You So Much. Before You
Yeah.
Walk Out of My Life. I mean, I can go on and on with that.
Yeah.
One of her best albums.
That's my favorite one from her.
Yeah.
That's my second favorite.
hmm
Second, Boy's Mine.
Oh, surprisingly, it's the Everything to Me album, the Still Standing album.
Really?
Nice.
Is that the one from 2010?
Yes,
Yeah.
the comeback album.
Wow. Okay.
Number 98, Joe's All That I Am.
My favorite Joe album.
Same. Okay.
Yeah.
hmm Yeah, I love that album. Of course, the title track, All the Things Your Man Won't Do, um, Don't Want to Be a Player.
Yes.
I mean, I know this wasn't his first album, but to me, it kind of sounds as if it were.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know, still to this day, one of my parents has a cassette tape of that album, and I got
Oh
it.
wow.
hmm
Nice. That
Yeah,
first Joe album was great too.
I never heard that one.
Yeah. It's
Same.
more like New Jack Swing.
I'm about to peep that one
Yeah.
day.
93.
Number 97, Kelly Rowland's Simply Deep.
Mm.
I never heard that one.
Me neither.
This was the album that had that song that she did with Nelly, Dilemma.
Oh.
Oh, you took it way back.
That's Reggie's song right there, Dilemma.
hmm
Delia, love you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody and their mama know that song. To
Yeah.
me, I feel like it didn't get the right promotion that it rightfully deserved. And
Matthew.
she had a lot of good songs off that album.
Yeah.
Other than Dilemma, a lot of stuff could have been follow ups.
Yeah.
Because I think that, and I know she had a video for the song Stole.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone knows that song or hasn't seen the video for it, definitely check that out. But yeah, she that album was good. She did a song with Solange off that album. The title of it is Simply Deep. So the title track they did together.
Uh-huh.
hmm Yeah, like I
Okay.
said, there's a lot of hidden gems off that album. Anyone who wants to hear the entire album, not just that song Dilemma, I mean, definitely check it out. And speaking of Solange, number 96, Solange's Seat at the Table.
Dope album.
Nice.
hmm
Classic.
Yeah, yeah. Even though she is Beyonce's little youngest sister, her style is so different than her big sis. I know that definitely because I think I have almost every album in her discography. I got her solo star album. I got Seat at the Table. I got an EP that she did, but I can't think of the title of it on top of my head right now. This album, but the only one I don't have a hard copy of is When I Get Home.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only hard copy album that I do not have because I think they only have it in vinyl, and I don't have a record player. So
Nice.
yeah, of course she received numerous accolades for this album, which is rightfully deserved. I feel she should have gotten gotten awards for her previous album, Soul Angel, and the Hadley St. Dreams album. That's
Mm-hmm.
another story for a different day. But yeah, she had a lot of great stuff off this album. Number 95, Tatiana Ali's Kiss the Sky.
What?
A surprise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just about to watch Bel-Air too.
She
Wow.
picked Ashley,
Ashley picked Ashley.
right? Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I feel like when I know Fresh Prince was like coming coming to an end, I feel like she really, I don't know, wasn't taken seriously as a singer because
Yeah.
everyone known her for being Ashley Banks on the show, Fresh
Mm-hmm.
Prince. Like, but she can really sing. And the song Boy You Knock Me Out, that's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And for anyone who hasn't seen the video, definitely check it out because, of course, Will is in the video too.
I love that song too. I
Mm-hmm.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I like Boy You Knock Me Out. I like Every Time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Through Life Alone. If I Ever Love Again. I mean, there's a lot of great material off that album. And I really wish she would have gotten like full on recognition and marketing for that album that she rightfully deserved. And I think she would have had, I mean, I know she has potential to still perform musically and all that, but I just don't feel like no one was really ready for her yet like that.
Right.
And I know she had like a EP like during the 2010s.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, you can find it on Spotify
Mm-hmm.
and YouTube if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But I just don't know the title of it on top of my head.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 94, As Yet's debut album.
Oh hell no.
Oh
I love
Lord.
Ash. I love you, but I never liked that. Nah,
You never
Wow.
liked the album?
never liked As yet.
I never heard their album though.
It's good, but I
It's
know
good.
everyone knows him for that song Last Night from the Nutty Professor soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because I I know there was another song on the album that was like a minor hit, but I don't know the name of it on top of my head. But to me, I mean, there were so many R&B groups coming out in the '90s. It was hard to keep count of, honestly. But
Right.
they had a couple of other songs that were like hidden gems off that album too. Because I know my mom has their album. I know she used to play it in the car a couple of times. I mean, she still has the CD, but she hasn't bumped it in the car in a minute. But I know that they did have like a follow up album or two,
Yeah.
but I never heard any things about it. I guess they didn't. The success didn't wasn't as big as their first album. So and then too, I don't know like where are they now as far as the members. I mean, I know they still perform, but I haven't really heard much about them music wise like that.
Right.
Yeah. Number 93, LSG's first album.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
list.
Anyone who was a fan of Gerald Levert, rest in peace,
Mm-hmm.
Keith Sweat, and Johnny Gill, for them to come together as a trio in the late '90s was, I guess, unprecedented, but it was a good move.
Yeah.
Because of course I know Johnny was dealing with his stuff from, of course, the disastrous New
Mm.
Edition Home Again
Mm-hmm.
tour, of
Yeah.
course, and he had to deal with bankruptcy and all that.
Right.
So for anyone who hasn't watched Johnny Gill's Unsung episode, according to that, um, I think either Gerald or Keith called him up and was like, "Hey, how you feel about doing a group thing?"
Mm.
And by all means, Johnny jumped on board. And of course, the rest is history. Of course, they had the song "My Body,"
Yep.
which was a huge hit back then. Door Number One, that was another song that I hear on the radio every now and again. I know they did a song with Missy Elliott,
Mm-hmm.
Coco from SWV, and Faith Evans. They even they even did a song with the Locks on
Mm-hmm.
there back in
Yep.
the day, and
Yep.
Diddy was on there too.
You got me. Yep.
Yeah, which my favorite song. You got me. I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
LSG's debut album, definitely
Mm-hmm.
a classic. And I think I may have that album, but if not, I'm definitely going to consider copping it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 92. Cases, Personal Conversation.
Mm.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we talked about that album back last year sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone who knows Case, he did a song with Genuine, Tyrese, NRL from Next for the Best Man soundtrack, Best Man I
Mm.
Can Be. He even did Touch Me, Tease Me with Foxy Brown and Mary J for the Nutty Professor soundtrack.
Mm.
Yeah. To me, he's highly underrated
Yeah.
as well. A whole lot of
I
people
agree.
don't give him credit. Of course, his biggest hits back then were also Faded Pictures with Joe, of course. And overall, that album was a dope album.
Mm-hmm.
It had other songs on there that felt were hidden gems too.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite songs besides Faded Pictures was Caught You. I've always played that song every now and again just
Mm-hmm.
to hear it. Yeah. And number 91, Groove Theory's first album.
Yes.
Oh.
Classic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That album will just put you in a good mood, even if you're having a bad day or just need a pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
I know their song "Tell Me" was a huge hit that still gets played to this day.
Yeah.
Um, I also like the song "Keep Trying." I love that
Mm-hmm.
song.
Love that song.
Yeah, it's definitely a song that resonates with me too, because it's like
Mm.
if I feel like I haven't given something my all or 100% or what I feel
Yeah.
should have been better, I always tell myself, okay, you got to keep trying, no matter what. It could be for any situation, whether it be
Mm-hmm.
work wise or personal,
Facts.
whatever your interpretation of that meaning is to it. But I feel like Group Theory really should have had more success than
Mm-hmm.
what they originally had. Because I mean, they only ran from like the late '90s to like the early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken.
I
Right.
know Mill had beef with Bryce. Like it was like, you know, interviews where he talked about she had like her entourage was in her ear and telling her to go solo and she was holding like secret meetings
Mm,
with the label. So
mm.
yeah.
I did not know the backstory about
Mm-hmm.
why they broke up.
Yep.
Mm, that's unfortunate. But yeah,
Yeah.
Groove Theory's first album definitely a '90s classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far that's my list from 100 to 91.
That was a great list.
Yeah, that was a very good list.
The surprising one is the Tatiana Ali album on there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I heard like I remember the song she did with Lord Tariq and Peter Guns, but
mm-hmm.
I didn't check out the album either though.
Yeah, but you should check it out
Yeah.
because they have it on Spotify and YouTube. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anyone's album who isn't up on YouTube that I know
Right.
of.
Right.
Yeah.
But
DJ Tim said the go-go version of Tell Me. I didn't hear that version.
I never heard that one.
What version is that?
I'm a
I
big
never heard that version either.
go-go music fan like that, so I'm
I
gonna
don't know
skip.
that one. Yeah.
I didn't know there was a go-go version either.
Yeah.
Shit. What time is it? We can stay on for a couple of minutes, see what the people saying in the chats and shit.
Oh, man.
He even did a song with Ja Rule called Suicide Freestyle from VD Vici.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
To our case.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sang the hook for "Living It Up."
Yeah.
I love that track.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Pain is Love and shit.
Oh,
It's great.
so what day we doing part two?
Let me look. I think I said Wednesday. Let me look at the schedule.
Okay.
Ronnie's asking if you are familiar with Issa Rae.
Issa Rae.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know she did her show Insecure. I know she has another show called Rap Shit, and I know she's got another show in the works for HBO Max because I've seen her post something about it on IG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even have her book, The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girls. So,
Yeah.
and I remember she came to speak at on our campus reg a few years ago.
Yeah, I didn't really go. I'm not a big Issa Rae fan.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, but I went. I went.
That's a fact.
The turnout was good.
I bet.
Yeah, but I also heard Tommy Davidson came to our school this week.
I know.
Wow.
I was like, man, it would have been dope if I would have met him.
Right.
Man.
I had a barbershop appointment at that time and shit like that.
Yeah, but I had to work that day when he came. Like, dang.
They finally got good motherfuckers after we left and shit. Like, ugh.
I know, right?
They had Tyreek, that nigga from
You mean
what's
Terrence J?
no, not Tim, the dude who played Tariq from Empower.
Oh yeah, Michael Rainey Jr. I'm like, man, it
Yeah,
would have been dope to see him.
they had that dude from P Valley and shit.
Mm.
Yeah. J. Alphonse Nicholson. Yeah. Yeah, I know he's supposed to be playing Chris Paul in this limited series about the whole Donald Sterling incident back in like 2014
Yeah. Their
on
owner.
FX.
Their owner was racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I mean, I remember there were times when back when we were on campus, Reg. I mean, they did have some good people there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I even remember when former First Lady Michelle Obama came.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know.
she was there. One of Malcolm X's daughters was there.
Yep.
Dr. Cornell West. I mean,
Felicia
Yeah.
Rashad.
yeah, Felicia
Yeah.
Rashad, Gabrielle Union,
Good Huxtable.
Kiki Palmer.
Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, MC Light.
Nice.
Oh, Notori Naughton. She came one year during homecoming.
Right. Cam Newton. He came
Oh
homecoming
yeah,
last
yep.
year. Yo, homecoming this year's gonna be lit. I can
I
already.
know. I'm making it my mission to come down this year.
You saw
Yeah.
the NAACP awards?
Nah, I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it, but I've heard a bunch of people won.
Yeah. Ben Crump had a great speech.
I know know Angela Bassett
Who?
Yeah,
won.
she was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Angela Bassett won
Yeah.
for Best Actress in a Drama Series. I know
Hmm.
Method Man won for Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah.
Um, Mary J, I think, won for Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah. On me,
Yeah.
it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that he represented like every black case that was every black person that was like wrongfully shot down by cops. He represented them.
Yeah, or people who were wrongfully
Right.
convicted as well. And
It's crazy.
yeah,
He was sounding like MLK on that stage tonight.
Mm.
I know there's a lot of other like high, powerful attorneys,
Yeah.
black attorneys out there.
Hmm. Like we don't hear about them though.
Yeah, but you don't hear a whole lot about them. That's a shame, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Abbott Elementary won. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
iCarly, yeah. I know P Valley won for Best Drama.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But yeah, I'm gonna end this off right here. I'm gonna rest for this night 'cause I've had a long day and stuff. So we're gonna do part two Wednesday at 10 p.m.
Okay.
Okay.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but I get off work like around 7, so I should be home way before then.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I know that same day me and Trey also gonna do Leaders of the New School. They'll review that day too
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So yeah, this next week we got like a lot of movie reviews stuff we got planned out and shit like that too.
And
And then
crap.
we got Media Man on Tuesday. We got Bronx Hill Saturday and
Did
shit.
you ask
Oh,
Ashley what she thought about that
nice,
movie?
nice.
You ever seen Media Man, Ashley?
Yes.
What did you think about that film?
Mm,
It was
to
trash,
me,
right?
it was an okay film, but at the same time too, it's like I wasn't really expecting the reception that a whole lot of people were giving it.
Hmm. Because it was bad.
Yeah, even though Robert Townsend had like a phenomenal cast in that movie,
They couldn't save it.
and I've seen A Bronx Tale as well. So
Yeah.
Yes. Both. Love Bronx Hill and shit.
hmm what are your thoughts on the R&B group Troop?
Underrated.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. They were good.
Yeah, they were, but yeah, but I've even watched their documentary on Tubi.
Hmm.
It's a 5-part documentary called Tales of a Boy Band. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so anyone who hasn't watched it, their documentary is on Tubi, and each episode is told by the perspective of the 5 group members. Episode 1 is from Rodney's perspective.
Hmm.
Episode 2 is from Steve's. Episode 3 is from John's. Episode 4, Alan's. And the last episode is from Reggie's point of view.
Oh, they got a Reginald group too.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mm.
yeah. Reginald Warren, he
Wasn't Steve the one that broke up the group or they had beef with him?
well, you referring to which album was the one that broke him up?
Yeah, nah, it was like I think it was the unsung where they mentioned that Steve they didn't like Steve or something, or he was causing trouble in the group.
No, no, no. I know the unsung episode. What broke them up was when
Mm.
Alan and Steve, when they were working on their third album, A Little Something Something, and they was working with Demetrius Meach Ship
Mm.
at the time, and a whole lot of stuff transpired on that. For
Oh
one, the
wow.
album cover had 3 guys on instead of Steve, Alan, Rodney, Reggie, and John. And then
Right.
to the liner notes of that album was pretty much was a diss to Sylvia Rhone, who was I think like the vice president of Atlantic Records at the time,
Right.
Right.
and a whole bunch of other stuff. Sylvia didn't like the management that they were with at the time because when they left Platinum Gold, they were signed to Busted Records, which was Louis Burrell's,
Mhm.
aka MC Hammer's brother's label,
Oh wow.
and Louis Burrell was managing them and Hammer at the same time.
Hmm. Yeah. So he gonna look out for his brother first.
Right, but it's like, how in the world you gonna make time for both of
Hmm.
them? Like,
Right.
while your brother was the biggest
Hmm.
star on the planet
Yeah.
in the early '90s,
Biggest rap
how are
star.
you gonna
Yeah.
make time for them, for him and True?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow. I didn't even know that.
yeah. But like I said, Tubi got the whole documentary on there, all 5 episodes. It's gonna break down pretty much everything from the guy's perspective on all the events that transpired and what led to their downfall.
So they got one coming on Tubi, and Omarion and B2K got one on the Wii channel.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Apparently Wee's giving anybody a show now. So
I guess.
yeah, it's crazy.
Mm. And I don't have cable, so
Yeah. You ain't missing nothing.
Yeah.
mm.
Shit. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna end this video off right here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely see it on Tuesday. I can't wait to see what everyone has for part two. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Wednesday even.
Oh yeah, Wednesday. Excuse me. Yeah,
Mm.
Tuesday's media, man. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good night and everything. I will see you guys later on this week. Peace.
All right. Peace,
All
Ashley.
right.